Alright, let's do this.
Indeed.
I'm Whambamshoobop.
You fucking better.
Look,
All right.
I do treat her like a queen, but she treats me like a slave.
That's the whole point of the monarchy, Panda.
No. Yeah, and I had no idea what time I was gonna be getting home, so. But I am here now.
Yeah. Exactly, and that's what counts. Let me go ahead and actually adjust my strum real quick. Off with the game capture, up with the display capture. Yeah. All right.
We have read 20 of them so far.
Only 20? Seriously?
Yeah.
Huh. Feel like it would have been more than that.
Well, a lot of them have been long.
Yeah, that is true. That is very true. And apparently you've been too busy drinking, according to Schaefer.
No. He's the one that drank like half the bottle, okay?
Half the bottle of what, out of curiosity?
It was Jack Daniels, I think.
Oh.
No, I was drinking soda and water.
Killed half a handle of Daniels? Okay, respect, Schaefer. Respect.
He wasn't alone. Anyway. Alright.
Oh. Slightly less respect, but still respect.
I made him put it in ice cream.
Ice cream sounds really good right now.
Alright, so our first one tonight is 3246, which I feel like we've already read. I don't know why. I have a feeling we've already did.
3246. Let's see. 3246. Yep, we have. I already see the thing next to it. Yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, the nice old lady. Yeah.
Knits all the sweaters and whatnot.
Yeah, I just don't think I ever wrote it down on the other list yet. So we were tired, so it's understandable.
Yeah, we were very tired.
So then it's 4395.
4395. 43.
Did I pass it? Oh, I did.
5.
The contagious thing.
My booty. Object
safe for the public. Safe for the public.
I gotta continue this hyperlink. It leads to 1437. What?
1437.
Let's see. Contained behind a perimeter of 2. Okay, I'll worry about that later. All right.
Yeah, let's get back to this one before. I don't remember who. Oh, this one has dialogue in it.
Ooh, sweet. Okay. Want me to start off?
Sure, go for it.
Predictable.
Hey.
Special reintegration procedures. What? Oh, is this part of the Broken Masquerade scenario? Huh, possibly. All right. In accordance with Pseudo-Human Rights Act of 2013, 4395 was declassified and released back into the public on September 13th, 2013. In order to prevent her anomalous properties from bringing harm to civilians, the following procedures have been revised and enacted by the Reintegration Committee. 4395 is to wear a personalized temple obfuscation suit at all times when in public. The only occasions on which 4395 is permitted to remove this suit is for personal grooming purposes. She gets stank in that thing, and 4395 is to be completely alone on these occasions. The Temple Obfuscation Suit, or TOS for short, don't let Twitch catch word of that, is designed in such that all other bodily functions are facilitated without needing to remove it, and so removal of the suit is not authorized for these purposes. She can piss in the suit?
Ew.
Is that a function, or is that just something she can do?
Ew.
I'm just saying. In order to prevent observers from creating a definitive image of 4395 in their minds, a gelatinous outer shell on the temple obfuscation suit is to change shape to a random setting every 3 hours. That sounds really fucking cool, actually.
Yeah.
Note that this change is aesthetic only and does not affect the actual functions of the temple obfuscation suit. 4395 is to meet with Reintegration Officer Maitu once a month in order to monitor her progress. So she's on probation. Got it. 4395 is a 22-year-old woman named Olivia Coltman. It's a very plain Jane name, whose image has a negative anomalous effect on any organisms that visually observe her. Upon viewing 4395 for representation of her, the viewing organism will assume a form matching that of 4395. In cases where said organism already had a similar appearance to 4395, this process does not present a significant threat to life. However, in cases where the organism has significant aesthetic differences or an entirely different bodily configuration, death is exceedingly common due to the redistribution of mass that occurs. Ah, the sound of breaking bones and puncturing organs already. It's
Mm,
beautiful. Although
lovely.
hiding, I know, right? It's music to my ears.
Oh, so beautifully.
That was my impression of breaking bones and
So
puncturing
you cut
organs.
out on my side, but I'm pretty sure your viewers had all that glory to hear.
Yes, they did. Gelato. I would like a gelato, please. What's up, Herbie? How you doing tonight?
Herbie!
Susan. Oh yeah, Wham said the old lady can knit a fleshlight or a dildo, and she
Oh
can.
god, no, I don't want to remember that.
She totally can. All right, look, again, I'm going to my beanie with anal beads idea. It's great. She can make like a mint off that.
Are
Okay?
you
It's
are you
awesome.
desperate for something there, William?
No, I'm not.
Are you
I'm what we
sure?
call a businessman panda, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
think several pieces ahead on the chessboard, and I'm telling you, the 3 moves ahead, we are seeing absolutely nothing but crocheted dildos from this woman, okay? I'm telling you,
Right,
this is a
okay.
market genius
Mm-hmm.
technique, okay?
Sure, sure, okay, got it.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
It
Yep.
is. I mean, look, I know that you can't relate, but sometimes there are just moments where you're just kind of out there, you're just wearing your comfort clothing, and you're all like, man, I could go ahead and use some stimulation right now. How awesome would it be if your sweatshirt just automatically just like Voltron morphed into a freaking fleshlight? It's
I would be
convenient.
extremely disturbed.
Now, see, that's just limited mindset talking right there, ma'am. You need to
No,
open your
that's an
mind.
ace mind talking.
There's an ace in your mind talking? Why do you have a card in your mind?
It takes place of the sexual desire.
Oh, a second. My bad. I thought you said, oh,
Yeah,
yeah, two
it
aces
makes
splitting
total
character.
sense,
Okay.
instead of
My,
like,
my,
when they
my
go into
bad.
my brain to find that like that, that the chemical that's supposed to launch for like sexual desires, it's just a card. They're like the fuck.
I just think if we dive into your mind, there's just like a monkey clapping 2 symbols together, like ching,
I
ching,
am
ching, ching,
not
ching.
a Simpson.
I've never watched The Simpsons,
Oh
so
my god,
joke's on
there was
you.
an episode where like Marge was talking to him and he was like, "Yes, I'm listening." And then it like goes to his head and it's just like two monkeys like hitting each other with like their like little things.
Oh, the little symbols.
Yeah. And he's like,
Awesome.
"Yes, thinking very hard." And Marge is like, "You're not, are you?" He's like, "Nope."
Not even remotely, honey. All right. I read that. Okay. Although hiding SCP-4395's physical body with concealing clothing can neutralize this anomalous property for a time, once observers come to permanently associate this new appearance with 4395, the anomalous property will reactivate and transform observing organisms into a biological equivalent of said new appearance. 4395 was discovered at the age of 8 following an incident in Blue Water Falls Elementary School, Louisiana. Of course, it's Louisiana. It's the only place you'd find a freak like that is in Louisiana. Trust me. Which
Hey.
resulted in the deaths of 6 teachers and 8 students. What are you saying, hey, for? You aren't from Texarkana. You don't know Louisiana struggles.
No, I'm from the middle of nowhere.
Exactly. Which resulted in the deaths of 6 teachers and 8 students, also requiring that substantial plastic surgery be performed on a further 52 students. Oh my lord. That was
Jesus.
one hell of a 3rd grade pizza party, my damn.
It's just like a school like assembly. Just like all the kids. Damn.
All the kids just start metamorphing into.
Yeah. It turns into like dead space.
Oh yes, necromorphs. Oh, that would be so fucked, but
They're
so
just
cool.
heads split open. Some of them, their arms like go into up to their shoulders. Their chest burst open. Their like ribs come out, and that turns into their shield. There's that one
Dude,
where the
oh my
legs
god.
turn into their chest, and they crawl on their hands, and then their
Okay,
hands turn
so
into blades.
spoilers for Dead Space 2, but like honestly, the opening for Dead Space 2 is peak to me because it's so fucking cool. Like, Isaac's just sitting there in a straitjacket, completely and utterly helpless. Some unitology dude's trying to help him out. Like, Isaac, we gotta get out of here. Then an infector just stabs him right in the forehead, and you just see his fucking skull split open and transform into a necromorph magical right in front of him. It's so fucking freaky. It's awesome.
I feel so bad for Isaac, man. He's been through so much.
Yes, he
Just
really
to just
fucking has.
to get like, you know, like a hero ending. Spoilers.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. People have watched my stream, so if you watch my stream and you get the spoiler. I'm excited because they just if they release the first one, I'm waiting for the second and third. Like the remakes.
Have you never played the second one before?
No, the remakes.
Oh, you're gonna get the remakes of the first, second, and possibly third.
Yes, I want. If they're gonna do the first one, they have to do the other two. It's just a logical scenario.
Yeah, it depends on how well it does. Which I mean,
It's doing pretty good. I don't know about you.
So that's fair. So maybe we might see a remake of Dead Space 2 in the future. I'm not quite sure.
Yes.
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 Yes, Queen.
Yes.
Slay.
Yes.
All right, so meeting log 439580. Full record of all integration meetings is available from the Foundation Central Archives upon request from government or law enforcement agencies, depending on the nature of said request. Meeting was conducted in Reintegration Officer Meter's car outside 4395's residence. We go ahead and do 4395. I'll do Meter.
Got it. Well, I'm glad I start off instead of usually it's the other way around.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, I'm a 23-year-old woman. Okay, it's been a while.
How have you been?
All right, you?
There was some difficulty in San Francisco. I'm sure you've seen the news.
Paradise fell, right?
Right. Yes. Have you had any trouble with them?
I get a few funny looks when I walk down the street, but that might just be because of this, you know?
Yeah, I understand. Have been keeping a low profile?
Are you listening, Mike? I look like a goddamn deep sea diver, and people are extra wary of suits like these now, after, you know.
The Queen's Massacre.
Can we not talk about that?
Okay, 3-hour mark. Temple obfuscation suit's outer layer changes shape. Antlers?
You know, I don't get to say in this. It's not the most convenient thing in the world, you know? Walking through the doors when I end up with something like this. I get why, but even the other suit don't change like this.
It's necessary for you to live in public.
What a life it is. When do you think someone last saw my face? It's been years. I think one of those prisoners you'd bring in front of me now and then.
I wasn't directly involved with that.
You know what I mean, idiot. You know, with your condition, you could probably look at me no problem. From what you've told me, you probably don't count as a living creature anymore.
Probably I could, yes.
Oh?
But I'd rather not risk it.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's no problem. Don't worry about it.
So, is there anything else you need to tell me for this month?
No. I can't think of anything.
Alright. Same time next month?
Yeah, same time next month.
In an attempt to boost morale, Reintegration Officer Meter sent a box of chocolates to 4395's residence following this meeting.
That's kind of sad.
They're secretly in love, but they can't. Because it's kind of a 50-50. Either A, he'll survive, or B, he'll go all over the place.
Oh.
Star-crossed lovers.
Gonna move that one over there.
I wonder what the Queen's Massacre is.
It's 053. It's the
053 is to be contained in an area.
It's the small 3-year-old girl.
Oh, is this the witch one? Oh no, it's not.
No, it's not.
Um,
I'm trying to like think of like a summarize.
most, if not all, of these feelings will be directed and affiliated subjects will attempt to kill 53. Oh yeah, I've read this before.
Yeah, they for some reason they want to kill her for some reason.
And then they end up dying like the second they end up like even touching her.
Yeah. So.
Well, that's cheerful.
Yeah,
So,
that's why.
next one.
Anyway. All right. Wait. Who wrote this one?
Yes.
Who wrote this one?
I don't know. You tell me who wrote this one.
I don't know.
Oh, right. We're fucking.
It's
we
blocked. I can't look at it.
Oopsie
There it
doopsies.
goes.
Alright,
Okay. By Tahoni. Tahoni. It was written by Tahoni.
Yeah, my boy Tahoni.
All right.
It's good pastrami.
Pastrami.
Pastrami. No, I've never actually had pastrami before. No, I take that back. I had it like once. It was,
I don't like pastrami because it's slimy.
It is pretty slimy.
Yeah. I
The
don't like
taste is like, meh.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't like slimy things.
Yeah, understandable. So, how do you feel about okra then?
What?
Okra.
Oprah? Well, that's a person, so I don't know.
Damn it. And a no. Okra. O-K-R-A. Okra.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Seriously? Oh,
Yeah.
that's a southern thing. Alright, so okra
Yeah, I don't know
is
about
basically...
this, but I'm in the West, so.
Okay, so okra is like, it's hard to describe. Kind of like... Okay, hold up. Let me go ahead and put up Cowboy Kermit real quick. And, pop into ye old stream if you want, and I'll show you some okra.
Okay, I've been in your stream this entire time. You've always run in my background.
Oh, fair point.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Okra. Alright. That's okra right there. Imagine kind of like a furry, small cross between a pepper and a cucumber. And you stew okra, typically with tomatoes. And it's really slimy, but it's really good.
Interesting. No, I've never had it, and I don't like either of those. So, all right,
Yep.
cool.
It's good.
It's a vegetable, apparently.
Yeah, it is. I mean, like, regular stewed okra is meh. I'm not the big fan of it, but they can make pickled okra, and pickled okra is the fucking bomb. Diggity, dude. Oh, it's so good.
Got it.
So delicious. All right, so anyway, food aside, next on the list, please.
It's food again.
It's what?
It's 32.50. It's food.
Oh, 32.50. Sweet. How topical.
I know.
32.
It's Jesus fried chicken.
I've seen this so many fucking Colonel Sanders, oh my lord. He's a person of interest. 32.50.
Apparently.
Making a public appearance in December.
Guess what? This one's really long, so guess what happens?
Yeah, I'm gonna be the one to read it.
Yes, sir!
Yay. My back hurts from all this carrying, Panda. I just gotta throw that out there.
Dang.
Alright, so.
Alright, I see.
You do see.
Yeah, I have
You should
eyeballs.
focus on seeing the words as you read them.
I can't. I have a physical disability, wham.
Okay, I'm just saying, that's never stopped you from reading before.
Not correctly.
You know, you're not wrong on that. Alright, so. 3250, Object Class Safe. Special Containment Procedures. A sample of the original Kentucky Fried Chicken 11 Secret Herbs and Spices is to be kept in a standard safe class item locker in 88. A digital copy of the recipe is available on the 88 database. So, wait, Okay.
You got
the
it?
11 herbs and spices are so secret that they're an anomaly. Okay, I'm actually
Yep.
intrigued on this.
Yep.
Widespread reproduction of 3250's effects has been made impossible due to the exclusive rights of KFC to market and sell chicken flavored with its trademark secret recipe, as well as the acquisition of the family plantation through a foundation front and the subsequent monopoly established in the variety peppercorn. Actually, kind of curious to see what that blanked out word is.
Yeah.
Public knowledge of the substitution of Kentucky Fried Chicken's secret 11 herbs and spices recipe is to be suppressed. Description: 3250 is a perpetual anomaly affecting individuals who have consumed pressure cooked fried chicken seasoned with Kentucky Fried Chicken's proprietary 11 secret herbs and spices. For a period of time after consumption, people affected by the anomaly will perceive depictions of Jesus Christ as being altered to resemble American businessman and restaurateur Colonel Harlan David Sander. Oh my lord.
All right. Didn't know Jesus was Colonel Sanders. That's a new one.
Clad in his trademark white suit and bolo tie. Altered depictions will be of similar art style to the original. All manner of visual depictions are affected, including secular depictions. The perceived degree of resemblance between the depictions of Christ and Colonel Sanders diminishes with time, fading completely after 1 to 2 hours following consumption of a typical 3-piece chicken meal. Consuming larger quantities of chicken result in this effect persisting for longer. An upper limit of this effect has been reported at approximately 72 hours following consumption of the entire 20-piece bucket in one setting. That was
Jesus.
one wild Sunday Mass. My God.
My God. Is this one person consuming 20 pieces of fried chicken in sitting? I know it's possible, but like my organs would die in like 3.
Panda, I assure you, it is entirely possible. I'm pretty confident that if I were hungry enough, I could make it through at least a good half of a 10-piece
Oh my
bucket or a
God.
20-piece bucket.
I'm like 2
Yeah.
pieces and I'm like, all right, I'm done.
Oh, yeah. Trust me. The grease will kill you, but your hunger will go ahead and allow you to punch through that. All right.
Good to
So,
know.
yep. Take it from me, a bona fide fat ass. Based on analysis of Kentucky Fried Chicken sales and church attendance in the United States, it is estimated that at least 150,000 North Americans have at least at one time been affected by 3250 since the first reported case of the anomaly in 1974. Reports of manifestations outside of the North American continent have been sparse, likely due to substitution of the highly perishable and locally sourced variety peppercorns used in the seasoning recipe in foreign markets. The majority of 3250 cases are believed to remain unreported due to the temporary nature of the effect and the natural human tendency to preserve normality and maintain a consensus reality. History.
All
Prior
right.
to identification of its source, knowledge of 3250 was suppressed through localized distribution of amnestics whenever encountered by field agents. This was sufficient to catalyze self suppression among affected members of the populace. Extensive testing conducted by Site 88 researchers determined the factors of this cause in 1974. Full containment of 3250 was soon enacted, culminating in the infiltration of KFC's Louisville headquarters by a Joint Foundation UIU task force in April 1975. They got the Unusual Incidents Unit in on this? Wow. Wonder how badly they fucked it up. Embedded agents were successful in accessing the locked recipe safe containing the anomalous recipe and replacing it with a gustatorially. I've never heard that word before. I know what it means, but I've never heard that before. Gustatorially similar substitute. Contracts with Griffith Laboratories and McCormick and Company, hey, I buy a lot of my spices with McCormick, were also altered accordingly by covert agents, allowing the replacement recipe to propagate through the North American supply chain in a matter of months. Total containment of 3250 is believed to have been completed by October of the same year. In December 1975, following his public statements on the altered quality of KFC's recipes, Colonel Sanders was designated as 3250 POI 3250 and placed under covert observation. A settlement was privately reached with Sanders in 1976 through Foundation contracts and Hublin Inc., then parent company of KFC, offering a payout of 1 million USD as compensation. Regardless, Sanders continued to publicly denigrate the quality of KFC's culinary standards and maintained the assertion that his original recipes had been altered by Hublin Inc. until his death in 1980. I wonder if that actually was a real thing. Investigation into Sanders in association with esoteric clandestine organizations continued until his death in 1980, finding nothing unusual in both his history and former ties. Certainly not his bolo tie. Anyway, it was concluded that Sanders was neither aware nor responsible for the 3250 phenomenon. And here's a list of notable 3250 manifestations requiring Foundation suppression. Sighting number 1 in 1974, April 1st, September 1st. No, it's January 9th. fucking damn metric system.
You
Citing
can do
details.
this.
It took me a while, but I got there. 3 patrons of the Hit Church in Biloxi, Mississippi, claimed to have seen a depiction of Colonel Harlan Sanders in the stained glass windows of the church. As the sighting was not shared by any church patrons, it passed without incident. This is the earliest recorded sighting of a 3250 manifestation. Sighting number 12, February 16th, 1974. 56-year-old Howard Brooks of Hialeah, Florida, reported the theft of a Renaissance-era painting of Jesus Christ in his holiday home and its replacement with a painting in similar style of Colonel Sanders. As the 3250 manifestation was observable only to Brooks alone, it was ignored by local authorities. Subsequent investigation by UIU agents revealed that Brooks had consumed Kentucky Fried Chicken for lunch. A connection was noted between this anomalous occurrence and 11 others, leading to the UIU's initial classification of the 3250 phenomenon. Foundation assistance was later requested due to the scale of phenomenon, which was estimated to be too large to handle within existing UIU sources alone. This is why the UIU is unreliable. All right, sighting number 13, April 14th, 1974. D 1776, woo, freedom, was served a 3-piece meal of original recipe Kentucky Fried Chicken and directed to consume it, which she did in one sitting. Relatable. She was then shown a statue of Christ on the cross and asked to describe it. She reported the statue depicting a crucified Colonel Sanders grimacing in pain with boiling palm oil oozing from his wounds. Oh my God.
I don't like this.
This was the first successful replication of the 3250 manifestation in containment. Efforts to alter the 11 secret herbs and spices began.
All right,
we got number 234 in 1974. My God. All right, that's a lot. A group of 12 tourists in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, reported the alteration. Oh, I know where this is going. The alteration of the statue of Christ the Redeemer into an equally sized statue of Colonel Sanders with arms outstretched and holding a fried chicken drumstick in each hand. Colonel Sanders was fucking T-posing over Brazil. The tourists were investigated by Foundation agents who learned that they had shared a meal of Kentucky Fried Chicken at the Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport 2 hours prior to their departure. This is thus far the only recorded 3250 manifestation outside the North American continent and was successfully covered up the use of Class B amnestics. Okay. Then, July 1974, estimated date of sighting 458. The largest sighting to date, a triple number of civilians in the town of Van Gogh, Iowa, reported a 50-foot high sighting of Colonel Sanders in the sky above their hometown shortly after a church service. The apparition remained for 12 minutes before dissipating. It was later determined that Kentucky Fried Chicken had been supplied to mass catering at the church's lunch buffet. This is the largest sighting to date, occurring shortly before the successful replacement of the original recipe. The resultant mass hysteria caused by the sighting is documented in Incident Report 100-927. Okay, so this is for level 3 eyes only. Cover your eyes if you don't have proper clearance on this.
I'm a level 5, so it's fine.
I'm level 5 as well. Hey, we're O5 council material.
Is this God? No, it's Colonel Sanders.
Is this heaven? No, sir, this is a KFC. If you're not going to order, please stop taking up the line.
Are you high?
Sir, have you been smoking the wacky tobacco? Have you been hitting the jazz cigarette?
No, have you been smoking the 11 herbs?
Herbs and spices.
Herbs and spices.
All right, so reports of missing truckers in the vicinity of CRW 66, Louisa County, Iowa, are traced to the town of Van Gogh, population 146. Responsibility for investigating the disturbance was assigned to the Federal Bureau of Investigation's Unusual Incidents Unit, due to Foundation resources being diverted to mass cover-up 3250. On August 9th, 1974, UIU Special Agent C. Lewis and D. Tucker are deployed to the locale. At 0930 hours, the agents report discovering the wreckages of 7 tractor trailers and a runway ramp 1.2 miles from Van Gogh. Investigation revealed the severely burnt and decomposed remains of the missing truckers. Okay, this has taken a turn.
Yeah.
Judging from the evidence present, namely char stains on the passenger seat and driver's seat, the lack of any burn damage to the vehicle, signs of forced entry via blunt instruments, and the cinder block bricks stuck to the gas pedal of each vehicle, Agent Lewis surmises that the truckers were immolated after exiting their vehicle and placed into their seats, after which their vehicles were sent on cruise control down the highway until each crashed into the ramp.
Oh.
At 10:10 hours, Agent Lewis and Tucker reported a strong smell of burning oil and Kentucky Fried Chicken. Throughout this, a loud crackling is heard in the background. Sounds like chicken
Mm.
frying.
Smells
Agent
like
Tucker
chicken.
claims that the crackling sound is not due to radio static. Radio contact is soon lost. Oh boy, I see where this
Oh.
is going.
Everyone was turned into Kentucky Fried Chicken, but it wasn't
Everybody
chicken.
knows. Everybody knows human chicken don't taste human chicken. Everybody knows chicken don't taste.
He's like, what? Say it, man. What does it taste like?
Everybody knows that human doesn't taste like chicken. It
Okay,
tastes
there
like
you
pork.
go.
There
There
we
you
are.
go. You did it.
I'm a smart boy.
You real smart.
Contact is only reestablished at 10:21 hours with severely reduced audio quality. All right, so Agent Lewis checks in, reporting that their car was ambushed by an improvised grease-based incendiary trap, and that sporadic gunfire from unseen assailants forced them to abandon their vehicle and proceed on foot. They find shelter in an empty house, further reporting that the majority of houses in Mango appear to be devoid of occupants. Agent Lewis disobeys their direct order to remain in place and leads Agent Tucker on to investigate the situation. They proceed to move from house to house, narrowly avoiding patrolmen and women clad in golden brown cloaks and armed with hunting rifles. This is a fucking KFC cult. We've stumbled upon a KFC cult.
It's turning into the purge, but for Kentucky Fried Chicken.
I mean, enough Kentucky Fried Chicken, it certainly will purge you, that's for sure.
Purge your organs.
Exactly. Meanwhile, UIU Local Command links up with Foundation contacts explaining the situation. In conjunction with Special Agent K. Milford, MTF Pi 46, the King's Men, is mobilized to secure the town of Van Gogh. Oh, is this where we're gonna go ahead? The King's Men. It's probably not gonna happen, but they had a perfect setup for Burger King just to smack the shit out of Kentucky Fried Chicken with that. At 10:29 hours, loud crunching noises are heard. Agent Tucker reports that the ground near to the town center is covered in deep fried chicken parts. Upon closer inspection, the chicken parts appear to be carefully arranged so as to point towards the town's Southern Baptist Church. The agents proceed to approach the church to investigate. At 10:34 hours, another set of crunching noises is heard in the distance. Soon the radio feed is cut. Following this, no further radio contact can be established with either agent. The armed convoy bearing Pi 46 sights Van Gogh at 1200 hours, confirming the presence of the crashed tractor trailers and the burnt wreckage of the agent's car. Civilian resistance surrenders quickly at the sight of the convoy, believing them to be the National Guard, and are quickly subdued with Class A amnestics. Agent Lewis and Tucker are found alive in a ditch adjacent to the burning church, where they had taken shelter following the detonation of an improvised explosive device. Both agents are treated for minor smoke inhalation, but otherwise suffer no injuries. Objects and entities recovered by MTF Pi 46 include paraphernalia depicting Jesus Christ, ranging from pendants to crucifixes, defaced to appear as Colonel Sanders, handwritten photocopied flyers advertising the Reformed Church of the Colonel. Honestly, if that actually were a thing, I might be ordained in it.
That's a lot of killing.
It's a lot of killing for quality chicken.
Good.
Finger licking good.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I was like, it's finger looking good.
5 tons of chicken, both raw and deep fried. 2 tons of original recipe 11 secret herbs and spices found stashed in various homes. A marble font equipped with a heater and filled with oil, apparently acting as a deep fat fryer. A King James Bible with the majority of the words blacked out with marker pen. The remaining words describe the 11 secret herbs and spices recipe. Object was located inside a locked safe beneath the pulpit of the local church. A large amount of assorted armaments, including hunting rifles, handguns, homemade incendiary bombs, and one leaf blower converted to spray boiling oil.
Oh my
That's
god.
awesome. That is a level of ingenuity I both fear and
It's
respect.
redneck. It's a redneck flamethrower.
You're not wrong, actually.
No.
146 residents of Van Gogh dressed in golden brown oil-soaked rags, bearing various degrees of burn injuries. They were able to provide consistent details of 3250 sighting number 458, but could not remember anything else afterwards. One human corpse affixed to a wooden crucifix and coated in deep-fried 11 secret herbs and spices batter. Corpse was an identical visual match for Colonel David Sanders, who was at the time alive and under Foundation surveillance in Abbeville, Louisiana. Genetic sampling of the corpse returns a perfect match for Gallus domesticus. Hey, the chicken. The domestic chicken. Origins of corpse and reason for its genetic makeup remain unknown.
Huh. Well, so
This was quite the turn, actually.
yeah, I wasn't expecting this like someone eating chicken and saying Jesus as Colonel Sanders, and then turning into a goddamn cult that kills everybody and turns into fat chicken.
Yeah, I was when they first they had me in the first half. Not gonna lie on that one. I was just like, oh hey, cool, anomalous little thing with Colonel Sanders. You eat chicken. Oh no, Jesus looks like Colonel Sanders. Ha 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 ha. Then suddenly a cult fucking appears out of nowhere and fries people into chicken.
Yep.
And the best one yet is somehow a corpse that is crucified that looks like Harlan Sanders and is genetically comprised of chicken. There's a movie like this right now, The Menu. Dude, I want to see The Menu so fucking bad. It looks awesome.
The Menu. Oh yeah, is it on HBO Max?
It is. Dude, oh my god. Okay, so I have AT&T, right? And I'm supposed to be getting HBO Max for free. I just found this out after years of having AT&T, like about maybe a couple weeks ago, and I cannot get that bitch started up for the life of me. I have to call AT&T again and try to go ahead and get them to finagle it. I want to watch my movies, man.
I have HBO Max, but I've been paying for it since like a long time ago. So
I'm supposed to get it for free through AT&T.
I have AT&T. So like,
You should be
bruh.
able to get it for free then.
Well, this thing is new, is it not? The whole like it's like Verizon doing Disney Plus.
I'm actually not sure how new it is. All I know is that I got a text one day and I was like, hey, did you know as part of your wireless plan you get HBO Max for free? And I'm just like, no, I didn't. Thank you for telling me.
Pew? Oh, what is it? SCP-3203. Okay. Colonel Sanders is an SCP. Yes, it is, DC. Thanks for clicking in. Alright, I gotta write that down on the list real quick. So it was 3203. Okay. Alright, we'll do that one after we get through these three. I don't know how long each of these are, though, so.
Well, what's the next one? Sorry, I was drinking water.
Yeah, I was gonna say, jeez. 1424.
1424. 1424. Patches! Okay, you got this one, Panda.
Okay, hold on, I gotta get there first. Oh, I was like, this isn't it. I'm on a different one. Okay. Alright. Item SCP-1424. Object class safe. Special containment procedures. 1424 is to be placed in an airtight 2 by 2 by 2 centimeters or millimeters M, right? Meters? No, it's meters.
No, it's meters, yeah.
Cushion-lined containment pen. The area is to be monitored bi-weekly to confirm the subject's physical condition. The personnel are to equip gas masks when entering the area. The containment cell is to be filtered for gas daily. So it's like those little gas chambers that we have to run through in the SCP game. Except no, that's bigger though. It's 2 by 2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a very tight room.
Yeah, 2 cubic meters. Yeah, that's actually pretty small.
You don't know if AT&T is still doing the bundle? I don't know. I never saw it. I never heard of the HBO Max bundle before, so it was new to me.
They should be. It's only available with certain plans, though.
AT&T doesn't own Warner Brothers anymore.
I wasn't aware that AT&T did own Warner Brothers to begin with.
I know they had a contract with them, but I didn't think they owned them.
Interesting. I guess kind of moot now since they don't own them anymore, but
yeah, I guess not. Maybe that's why you haven't got in contact with that deal.
Fuck that, I'm getting my HBO Max. I don't care how many people I have to slay. I'm getting my free HBO. I already pay for Hulu, okay? I'm not paying for another streaming service.
Hulu. I can stream the menu to you one day. I have HBO Max.
That would be nice, but not needed because I'm supposed to have it for free.
Okay, alright. Well, whenever you are desperate to watch it, just hit me up.
Okay, I surely will.
Alright, anyway, description. 1424 appears to be a juvenile dog of the Australian Malamute breed. That is a big dog.
Yes.
In a very tight little room.
Malamutes are very fucking humongous and very shaggy, too.
Yeah, they're very fluffy.
Mm-hmm.
Are they, like, supposed to kill bears or something like that? Like, to hunt bears?
You know, I'm not sure, actually. I know that there is a dog.
I'm pretty sure that's exactly what they're supposed to do.
Hold up, let me research this.
Yeah, I'm clicking it in. So, because they're big, like, they look like, yeah, they look like a husky, but I'm pretty sure they're supposed to hunt. Large breed that is originally bred for strength and endurance. Heavy freight as a sled dog and a hound. It's a husky, but it doesn't show what it's... Alright, let's go to Wiki, I guess.
History. The Alaskan Malamute has a prominent role with their human companions as a utilitarian dog, working, hunting, and living alongside humans. The dogs were renowned for their excellent hunting abilities and were used to hunt large predators such as bears. Yep, you're correct.
Yeah, dog! I know my dogs.
Woo! Bear dog!
Woo! Alright. A platinum chain choke collar around its neck reads, "Patches for my sweetheart." Behavior of 1424 is a typical juvenile dog. You mean like hostile? I wouldn't want to get bit by like an Alaskan Malamute. Those like, I don't. It's.
I'm sure it's just like play biting.
No. Yes, Susan. I already know what you're gonna ask me.
Wonderful argument, Panda.
I'm sorry. I was. My brain don't work all the way. Alright, there's a lot going on. Alright. 1424 has a body temperature that ranges between -23 to -18 Celsius and continually exudes substantial amounts of
Close. Try again.
Oh, good. It's the two M's that like my brain went to like anemone, and I was like, it's not what that word is.
I know, right? Like you see ammonia, it's just like aminimin.
Through its tongue and paws, causing a significant health risk to personnel exposed. And wait, hold on. So it's like its drool and its sweat.
Yeah. Yep. Tongue and paws. So dogs only sweat through their paws, and of course saliva comes off the tongue, so it exudes ammonia. Good for clothes, bad for lungs.
Yeah. It's also not good for your skin either.
Nope, it burns horribly.
Okay, so exposed in an unventilated space for a long period of time. How this compound is produced from 1424 is not yet known. Well, I can imagine, you know, like you're just looking at this dog sweating ammonia. You're just like, guys.
I don't think I'm a pet that.
I'm not gonna touch that. Susan, I will answer your question after I read this. 1424 also displays a number of other physical abnormalities. 1424 shows no vital signs, so it doesn't have a heartbeat. Bodily organs are intact, although non-functioning. So it's a zombie. It's a zombie. No, it's the Night of the Living Dead. So zombies from Night of the Living Dead. 1424 does not react to what would normally cause an organism physical pain. Ah, you torture a dog! This is...
Yeah, read the next one.
I don't wanna... 1424's body does not heal from injuries. Oh no. 1424 has not been shown to respond to sound, light, or smell, although its motor and vocal abilities do not appear to be enabled. So it can bark at you.
Mm-hmm.
And it can run at you. Lovely. 1424's eyes do not appear to be functional, as it has been seen colliding with walls occasionally when moving around the containment pen. It's blind. Oh my god. So it's a dead dog. It's a zombie dog that sweats ammonia.
And also has a very low body temperature.
Yeah, very freezing. Well, there's no body he eats dead. Wham.
Well, actually, it's not freezing. It's below freezing.
It's true. Will it play dead? DC! God damn it!
It doesn't have to play dead. It already is.
It already is dead. It doesn't have a heartbeat. None of its organs are even working. It can't be asserted. Asserted.
Ascertained.
Ah, damn it. Okay, ascertained whether or not 1424 sleeps or is simply not moving. So it just stares at a wall.
That actually makes me think. If it can't play dead because it already is dead, can it play alive?
I want to do that way and breathe.
I mean, possibly.
Okay.
I mean, it says the organs are like non-functioning, but I'm sure it could still use them. It just won't absorb oxygen.
Susan just screamed at the top of her lungs. It's Hellhound from Dante's Inferno. Dante's Inferno.
Dante's
Inferno.
Dante's Inferno. Here's the first circle of hell.
It's over there. You can go visit it later.
You can cross the river Acheron. Just make sure the Charon carries you across. Don't forget your coin and your doily.
God damn it. Okay. 1424 moves around its containment pin in a predictable pattern each day, only deviating from this repeated behavior when interrupted. Well, I can imagine. When placed into a different cell, 1424 will simply repeat the pattern of movement that is exhibited on its first day present in its new surroundings. Special precautions are to be taken when moving and testing 1424 for prevision purpose. So it just walks around in a circle all day? Is that what it does?
That's what it sounds like to me.
I guess, I mean, like, if you're stuck in a room, I mean, what else are you gonna do? You're also blind, so...
Yeah, and your organs don't work either, so I mean, really, all I could think to do is just pace all day.
I mean, if my organs weren't working, I would be dead. Not moving.
Thank you for that.
Yep.
Very true statement, Panda.
Yep.
If my organs weren't moving, I'd be dead.
Yep.
Thank you for that. Wonderful. Absolutely.
I'm just making sure you would know.
Beautiful moment. I'm aware, Panda. I'm aware of basic biology. Okay, I did go to the 3rd grade after all, so I'm aware.
Yeah. Okay. I hope so. I thought you like only stopped at 7th grade.
Nah, it was actually 11th.
Oh, oh, got it.
Nah, I'm just fucking with you. I graduated college.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I got my degree.
I got 2 degrees, but I'm still not graduated. Surviving. Okay. 1424 discovered at an animal shelter. Wow, that would have been really shocking. Yeah, like you're just like, 911, my dog is sweating ammonia and it's killing all the animals around it. We don't know what to do. Can't kill it, it won't die. It's already dead.
Oh no, keep on reading.
Okay, animal shelter in Los Angeles, California. Wow, that's the first time we've seen a location not blurred. Following multiple failed...
You can do it.
I know, I have the word in my head. Eyes, no. Close.
No. Close. Try again.
Sounds like one of my teachers. You can do it, come on. And then just throw a pen at their face. It's like, stop it! Eyes, no. Guy,
no, close.
Eyes.
Youth.
Euthanize.
Close.
No, that is it. You can't tell me otherwise.
It's euthanasia.
Oh, okay. Well, the Asia part. I was, I had the first part. attempts.
Girl's got 2 degrees and can't even name a continent in the world.
Hey, one of them is art and one of them is IT engineering. There is reading, but I was gonna say there's no reading in that. No reading needed really to get the degree. Is that better?
No reading needed to go ahead and read papers for my degree.
No reading to learn what degree actually is. No, sir. Just piece of paper handed over and I said mine. Okay.
And is that one kid that tries to convince people that you can learn things through osmosis by slamming her head repeatedly into the book.
If I could slam my head through a door, then it's perfect, right? I can open the door from then.
Not wrong.
Yeah, you
not
see,
the most
see?
effective method, but not wrong.
The door's not closed anymore, is it, Wham?
Well, I mean, you can close the door. People can just very easily open it through your head hole.
Not if I put duct tape over it. It would. I'm the smartest in my friend group. You know this?
That astonishes and worries me.
It's actually kind of true.
No, I could could see that.
Yeah. I mean, you met both Andy and Super Schaefer and Finn.
And when you stack them both together, it definitely puts you and Ghost in very close runnings for smartest of the group.
Yep. Alright, let's just continue. Witness are administered amnestics. Amnestics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. And the entity
Close enough.
the entity was recovered without incident. Staff at the shelter report the owner being extremely distressed when delivering 1424 to their facility. I mean, I would be too. Yeah. Placing 1424 on the counter and immediately leaving. No additional information on the previous owner was found. Autopsy. Oh, autopsies. Oh, no. At least if they sew it back up. Was it moving while they were doing this? Was it duct taped to the table?
I mean, it can't feel pain, so
Yeah, but
it doesn't react to what normally causes an organism physical pain, so we don't really know like if it can feel pain or not.
Yeah, so special
fun fact for you, by the way. In the medieval era, it was believed that animals did not feel pain, and so it was believed that like their responses to pain weren't actually them feeling pain, but was just like basically a knee-jerk type reaction without them feeling pain. So that is why renowned mathematician and scientist Rene Descartes would often perform autopsies on dogs with absolutely no euthanasia. Or, excuse me, anesthesia, rather. Yeah, I fucked it.
Hi, Juston. We are dissecting a dog that spews an ammonia. Ammonia? What the fuck?
Ammonia.
Ammonia? You're spewing ammonia.
It makes my clothes so clean. I like the ammonia.
But it hurt my lungs.
It dissolved my mucus lining.
It hurts. Alright, special precautions were taken during extraction of the contents of the stomach and intestines to prevent unnecessary physical damage to 1424. As expected, 1424 did not react with distress and shows no signs of inhibition, movement, or vocal ability after the procedure. Contents of stomach were identified to be a chewed up and undigested steak. Well, I assume it's probably not digested, so the organs aren't working to digest it. So, yeah. It's already a dead dog, just on. It's okay. It's a dead dog that moves around that can't see and spews ammonia. So, it's fine. Miscalculus paper material and 2.41 CT diamond encrusted ring set in 14K white gold. Yeah.
Damn. Pricey.
Yeah, alright. That's it.
One
That's
big ass diamond, 4.21 carats. Shit, that's actually pretty fucking large.
yeah. But why consume?
This is one of those SCPs that like leave a lot more questions than answers.
Just don't mix it with
Like,
chlorine. Yeah, don't mix anything with chlorine, actually.
you definitely don't want that because that is how you create the mustard gas.
Yeah. No, that's bleach.
No, wait, I thought ammonia was bleach.
Yeah. Wait.
So, okay, I feel like I hear the gears turning on this one.
I know how to make mustard gas, and I'm like my brain for some reason is not collecting what the materials are to make mustard gas.
Wouldn't you just be able to go ahead and...
Ammonia is not bleach. Yeah, actually, wait. Yeah, there is no ammonia in bleach.
Are you sure about that? I could have sworn ammonia was bleach.
No. Wait, hold on. What is... Okay, hold on. I need more sleep. What is bleach?
Not only is it found in bleach, but also many other disinfectants. Okay, now see, the reason why I know this more specifically is because the Romans used to actually wash their clothes in urine. Can you tell me why?
Yeah, I knew that. That's because it has pneumonia in it, but...
No, it has ammonia in it. Pneumonia is what you get in your lungs and kills you.
Yes, that's what I said.
No, you said pneumonia.
Yeah. Why? I know what bleach does! I want to know what's in bleach!
Ammonia!
Sodium!
Should not mix it with
Sodium chemical. Ah! Lost it! Okay. It's fine. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's a mixture of water and the chemical sodium hypochlorite. No. What happened? Is bleach harmful to humans, really? Do you want me to test it out?
I mean, there have been plenty who have.
I know. Haven't you ever played Who's Your Daddy?
It took me a second to realize what the fuck you were just talking about, but yes, you are correct. You can drink bleach in that game.
Yes, you can!
I completely forgot about that. Oh my lord.
Yeah, you can make the baby drink bleach. Along with many, many other things.
Many other things.
Yes. Anyway.
But yeah, if you mix ammonia and chlorine together, you get mustard gas.
Apparently, if you also do it, like, I guess someone tested it with, like, Mountain Dew and chlorine, and apparently also makes a very deadly chemical. I don't remember the name of it.
Bullshit, are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay, hold up.
I don't remember.
Sorry, guys. Gotta go ahead and blur this out.
I don't remember where I saw that, but I don't know if that was true or not. I guess it, like, killed a room of people. And it's nice, I guess. Not nice. No. That's not nice.
No, it's not.
It's not nice.
It's actually not.
It's not nice.
Okay, so I have Coke and chlorine, which is
Coke.
definitely not a cocktail that you should have. In the Coke, there's a small amount of phosphoric acid, which acts as the reactant. When the phosphoric acid reacts with the pool
Does it
chlorine,
make
plus
bomb blasts?
hypochlorite. Wait, wasn't that what you... No, you were saying sodium, something else. It releases a gas. The Coke and pool chlorine also create an exothermic reaction, which means that heat is released. That's where the steam comes from. Cool.
Ooh.
Oh, why was Mountain Dew banned?
I wonder.
Let's see. BVO is banned in Japan and the European Union because it contains bromine. Bromine, you know what I'm saying? The element found in brominated flame retardants, which can build up in the body and potentially lead to memory loss as well as skin and nerve problems.
Oh.
Bro, I just thought Mountain Dew was just like absolutely sugar.
No, I know it has a lot of other chemicals. Like, it's very close to killing me chemicals. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I almost had to go to the hospital for drinking Mountain Dew. Anyway.
I can believe that, actually. Not just because of your health problems, but just in general.
Yeah, so I'm, like, surprised when I literally watch my friends, like, consume an entire, like, case, and I'm just like, is your organs okay?
Yeah, seriously. I've told this story on stream multiple times, but I had a friend of mine who drank an entire liter of 2 liter of Mountain Dew in one setting, and I can hear the fucking sugar crystallize in his kidneys. And it was just like, wow, you are gonna have diabetes at the age of 20, my friend.
You're gonna have diabetes like immediately.
Seriously, I can feel my glucose levels spiking just from looking at a bottle of Mountain Dew.
I feel my
Forgot about
organs
this thing.
hurting looking at a bottle of Mountain Dew.
I can believe that. All right, what's next on the list, Pander?
There you go, Susan. There's your genre and there's your theme.
Ooh, what'd he give you? What'd he give you? What'd he give you? What'd you give him? What'd you give him? What'd you give him?
You, uh, lemons and mock mockumentary.
A combination of lemons and mockumentary for a poetry theme?
Yeah, apparently that's like, I didn't realize. I did like a random wheel for like theme, and that was one of the themes, lemons, and I was like, all right, I'll take it.
Okay, sure, why not?
Yeah, you know what? I'm not arguing with this wheel that's giving me everything, all the information I needed. All right. So, okay, have fun with that, Susan.
Oh, don't worry, he'll find a poem for it. He always does.
I'll do lemons. Yeah, find me a poem about lemons. And hey, excuse you, the wheel of genres, that was one of them. All right, you can't argue with the wheel. I can't think of like genres off the top of my head. I'm not special like that. All right,
He
2170.
never asks me for themes. He just goes ahead and uses me as a mouthpiece. 2170. All right.
Ooh, okay. Oop, where'd you go?
Ah, I've read this one before. The clown vaccine.
Yeah, remember this is what we were talking about the clown motel?
Oh, yeah, the clown motel.
I saved it so maybe we can read it later.
Yay. You mean so I can read it later?
I don't see the or.
Oh, unknown. Thank you for the bit. Drink Mountain Dew
Can
to
I-
increase my resistance to chemicals. I will survive NBC warfare.
I will survive. Alright. You can read this one. I read the last one.
Yep, I know. Trust me, Panda. I saw this one coming a mile away. All right. Item number SCP-2170. Object Class Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. Regular exposure to 2170 is necessary for its continued existence and containment. Site 2170 is publicly known as the Clown Motel, staffed by Foundation personnel for the purpose of mimetic inoculation to prepare researchers and agents for 2170 exposure. In order for the mimetic inoculation to be effective, all staff, I fucking misread that. In order for the mimetic inoculation to be effective, all staff at 2170 must have a sincere appreciation of classical clown imagery and materials.
So they can't
I've
have a
read this
fear of clowns.
before.
Got it.
I've read this before, but the word sincere appreciation of classical clown imagery and materials just really hits home. Like I could just imagine like a bunch of art snobs surrounding a painting of like say Pagliacci, and they're just like, yes indeed. You can sense the artist's disturbing soul within the eyes of the clown. Observe the slightly slumping mouth, the running face paint, indeed. It speaks of the human condition. Agents or personnel who
yes,
find clowns
feelings.
disturbing. Ah, yes, sentiments, both happy and sad. The clown makes the audience laugh, but who makes the clown laugh?
Oh my god. Who takes care of the clown when the clown takes care of the audience?
Agents or personnel who find clowns disturbing or not amusing must not be allowed to visit Site 2170.
I can imagine.
Research personnel are to spend at least 8 hours off duty in 2170 before exposure to 2170. And for safety purposes, please view the following image inoculation before reading about 2170. Watch this be like a jump scare of a clown.
It's
It's
a
fucking
clown.
MS painting. It's an MS painting rendition of a clown.
It's like someone took shapes and like put them together. It's like, yeah, this is a clown.
That's pretty much what they did, actually.
We have to do this for 30 seconds. All right, everyone, look deep into these eyes for 30 seconds.
Oh yeah, that's right. It does say that, huh?
Yeah, it does. Recommended. 30 seconds. All right, counting now. Goes no.
Sorry.
Alright, anyway, okay, I think that's enough. Ghost is like, I'm not looking into the eyes of the clown.
I don't know. It's actually good.
Ghost, I don't think you should be
Pretty
present when we
eyes.
talk about 2170 with your fear of clowns.
Ghost has a fear of clowns?
Yeah, he does. I thought he said that to you before. He has a phobia of clowns.
Ghost, I just want you to know that you're very much gonna regret Panda telling me that.
Oh. Wow.
Some way, somehow, and somewhere.
I didn't
This
really...
information will come in useful.
Oh. It's fine. I know you'll forget about it later, right? Wink. Wink. My avatar doesn't wink, okay? So blinking looks like winking, right? Just wink.
I mean, what is a blink but a double wink?
Yeah, you know, have you ever just had a guy flirt with you with both his eyes?
Oh my god, Sally, he was so into me, he winked at me twice. It's called blinking.
At the exact same time!
It was so hot.
Oh my god! Okay.
It felt like you almost choked on your own throat for a second. Like, oh my god!
I just went too hardcore. Becky, don't come at me like that. You know I'm going through surgery.
Oh my lord.
Everyone must drink.
Losing brain cells by the second hearing you talk like this. My IQ has just dropped 5 points. Thank you, Panda.
You're absolutely welcome.
That water was good though.
Becky!
Okay, after this, I got a poem I gotta read. Alright, so, description. 2170 are non-physical mimetic entities which are experienced within the abandoned mine in Tonopah, Nevada.
How did you pronounce that?
Tonopah.
Not Tonopah? Tonopah?
Tonopah.
Okay.
Gotta really add that oomph to the end of it.
Got it.
Who says Tonopah? Come on.
Everyone,
Tonopah.
actually. It's Tonopah, but it's fine.
Well, everyone's wrong. If everybody was jumping off a bridge, would you do it, Panda?
Absolutely.
You fucking sheep.
You know, it's called not skydiving, it's bungee cording or whatever. Bungee jumping.
Bungee cording.
Bungee cording.
I want you to go bungee cording, Mom.
Look, you never said I couldn't have something attached to me when I jump off the bridge. You just said jump off the bridge.
They're telling you to jump off the bridge, whether you have the cord or not, though. That's kind of at their whim.
And the bridge, what if the bridge is 2 feet tall?
Wouldn't be very much of a bridge if it was 2 feet tall. That would just be like something you could just easily wade through.
No, Panda, it's free falling. Yeah, you're right. I'm free falling. Okay.
As mimetic entities, they exist within the senses of nearby sentient beings. Exposed personnel describe them as whispering voices and fleeting images. The entities themselves are non-malicious and only seek interaction with the purpose of self-preservation, but exposure is detrimental to the long-term physical and mental health of those who perceive them unless, for undetermined reasons, subjects have recently enjoyed thoughts about clowns.
Huh.
If you join the Facebook group Honk Girl Heaven, you will totally be able to go ahead and experience the joys that these clowns have to offer.
Oh.
Because you have to have a clown fetish in order to join that group.
Oh.
It's a thing.
Yeah, but my problem is why you know about it.
So, I'm not gonna lie to you. It keeps on popping up in my feed, and I don't fucking know why, and it scares me.
No, it's okay. It's okay, Wham. Everyone has what they like. It's okay. No one should judge.
I don't even like that. It just keeps on popping up. And what even confuses me even further is the clown girl that's on the front is actually kind of cute. I don't know what to make of that. It just disturbs
They
me.
know, Wham. Deep inside, they know it's somewhere deep inside you, and it's just waiting to crawl out. It's okay, Wham. Accept it.
I don't like that Mark Zuckerberg knows things about me that even I don't know.
He's been watching you too closely.
With his fucking
He
wicked
loves watching
eyes.
you on Twitch, and he's like, yeah, this man has a clown fetish. Just by I could hear it in his voice.
Just from the way he acts like a clown, I can tell this man is into clowns. Alright, symptoms of mild 2170 exposure begin with an inability to accurately read written language due to auditory and visual hallucinations. Continued exposure results in paranoia, increased hostility, self-harming, and seizures. Sustained unprotected exposure to 2170 leads to death in most cases, except for individuals diagnosed with sociopathic tendencies.
Oh.
So you're telling me there's a chance I could live?
So we have to look at this display.
Inoculation.
Oh. Ooh, colors.
It's actually pretty.
Yeah.
Alright, viewing time is 30 seconds.
Okay. This is gonna be drilled into my retinas. You know, I
Symptoms 100% lethal males. After 24 hours, body tissue becomes cancerous and generates sufficient heat to burn the skin. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say I think they should have chosen like maybe like a lighter like white or like a like a tannish white instead of a yellow. Because like the
Yeah,
yellow
that's
doesn't
true.
work very well.
Nah, that clown is absolutely jaundiced. Poor man. He has to go ahead and go through clown college just to afford his dialysis machine. Anyway, 2170 entities are dormant when not being perceived and will cease to exist if not perceived on a regular basis. 2170 enjoys regular communication with trained Foundation staff. Communication with 2170 entities is best achieved indirectly via written messages. Although 2170 cannot physically alter written material, it can alter a reader's perception sufficiently to communicate. This exposure is safe provided inoculation measures are carefully maintained. Most information regarding the history and nature of 2170 has been given by the entities themselves. Local history records do not corroborate the testimony of 2170, and despite the benign nature of the entities, no information that they provide is to be taken as fact until physically verified off-site by unexposed personnel. And another inoculation image.
Yes. Oh, actually, that one's not too bad. You will be able to feel it when it happens. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
That's actually a very good question.
What do you mean? Why would you say this?
As mimetic entities, they are capable of existing within written documentation. Oh shit, the hallucinations are kicking in.
Ooh.
Remember, that was the first symptom? You can't read because of visual and auditory hallucinations?
Oh.
Man, that print is fucking tiny. Therefore, all further references to 2170 must be deleted from Foundation records immediately, specifically including new research regarding exposure. Following material and communications and claims by 2170 entities that have been transcribed by on-site staff, including annotations from independent research. Please note that 2170 is mimetic in nature. Even sanitized logs communication with 2170 can trigger symptoms of exposure. If you experience any feelings of unease or confusion, please stare at the following emergency image inoculation to counteract 2170 exposure. Please display inoculation for your own safety. Watch it be fucking it. Oh. It's Jester Kane.
We don't like it either. It's just the comments. It's just like we don't like this either.
Yeah, we're not the biggest fucking fans of it, but Fragments of updated documentation remain, but corruption persists. Please proceed. All is well. Subjects viewing old documentation with insufficient Protection, continue to suffer effects. You need to love clowns, but nobody loves clowns. Not
There's
even
no
us. Oh, poor clowns.
I love how whoever's like in charge of like writing this document, it's like, I hate clowns, but I gotta do this.
I hate it, but I gotta do it. I have to do it. Wham likes the Clussy. Gosh damn it. Rude.
Susie really hit you deep, didn't she?
Alright, 1901. Cracks in the night sky. Falling stars open new worlds as they crumple in fire. Regarding first contact with human consciousness. See document 20 regarding Tonopah death plague. What? Excuse me? Verified. Foundation quarantine successful in preventing mimetic outbreak. Cover story of pneumonia disseminated. 1903. Distrust builds. Whispering sees brother turn upon brother. Claimed by 2170 that they were indirectly responsible for rioting miners. Not verified. Foundation surveillance indicates riots were between local workers and Chinese immigrants over mundane issues. Participants unexposed 2170. 1910. Paradise found in its shining home. Everything that man and whisper could wish for in harmony. Claims that a team of miners had found the secret golden city of 2170. Not verified. Agents Culver and Fredericks, KIA, and expedition to find location. No rumors among local miners of such a discovery. As brother turns away unsatisfied, new blood runs untapped deeper within the land. Claims of undiscovered mines of silver and gold within mine. Not verified. Later determined to be a hoax by 2170 to increase exposure. A lost behemoth dies in the desert. A pale mask haunts the night in vengeance. We are afraid. Verified! A circus element from a traveling show escaped its enclosure and fell into a mine shaft. One of the clowns went on a drunken rampage afterward. Containment procedures verified. Alright, and then sometime in the 1940s, we foresee a stunning light that makes the ground boil. Salvation comes with a price. Prediction of terrible destruction which will result in steady sustenance. Verified. Reference predicted nuclear testing at the Tonopah test range, which began. The test range becomes the primary economic activity within Tonopah. Now we just want to talk. It's true. I will kiss your shadow while you sleep. Hey man, don't make fucking promises you can't keep. Verified. They will kiss your shadow and you will be able to feel it.
Uh-oh.
I mean, oh. Molesting a ham will go unpunished. Context unknown. Not verified. The ham was of age and gave consent.
Okay, alright, that's fine. I get. No, I don't know. That's not. I don't know if that's fine.
Man. Damn it. I wasted my one porkin joke for the day on Schaefer. Gosh damn it. Sweat sail, free internet, good rates, pets okay. Doesn't matter, everyone hates them. I like pets. Fuck you, dude. Verified. The motel's rates are very competitive, but business is slow because of all the damn clowns. Truckers okay. Truckers are not okay. What is their beef with truckers? I have not gotten that to date.
I don't know.
Change channel. Verified. He is educational.
Woohoo! Alright.
Do not proceed. Let's proceed anyway. It won't be okay this time.
Why are there so many?
You would make a tasty soup. Verified. The broth created by stewing your flesh and bones would create a nutritious meal for my large group on a cold, cold day. Oh, thank you.
Oh, I'm
You
glad
won't
I'm
have to worry about
helping.
seasoning me. I'm naturally salty. My favorite color is clear. That way I can always see you. That is probably the most disturbing thing I've read in this article to date.
Verified.
Verified. Wizard man.
Oh god, when you click on him, it just zooms in on the photo.
Wait. Oh, so it does.
Yeah.
No, he's not that creepy.
Alright, well that was...
Oh, man.
That was interesting.
Alright, and this was made by Sorts.
Sorts?
Sorts.
Sorts, okay.
Mm-hmm. Not shorts, not sports, but sorts.
Sorts, got it.
Mm-hmm. S-O-R-T-S. Sorts. Oh, wait, Susan says, wait, Panda, do you think I'm a girl?
I don't know.
I believe you did refer to him as a she.
I apologize. I think the name got me off. I apologize. two things come to my head when Susan comes to my head. So it's like one is the character from uh Monsters versus Aliens, which is Susan. She's the big girl. And then the missing link. The missing link named himself Susan.
I just think of elderly old ladies that like to swack people in the cane or swack people's thighs with their canes.
What
That's
kind
what I
of what
think
kind of
of when I hear
experience have
Susan.
you had with old ladies named Susan?
Not good ones, Panda.
Apparently not.
Not good ones.
Goodness.
It's no problem. We'll just blame Wamp. Fuck you, dude. I am innocent of these crimes. All right, next SCP, please.
All right. So the next one is 2338, which is the unorthodox abortion.
Unorthodox borscht? What?
I don't know.
An unorthodox adoption.
This is so much. There's so much here.
Holy fuck, you're right, actually. My damn.
There's like
okay. There's multiple tabs.
Oh my god.
Is that a fucking jellyfish? What?
I don't know.
Excuse
I
me?
think it looks like a jellyfish, but I'm not 100% sure. Within containment. It's in containment.
Damn. This is marked with one comment. This article is currently under rewrite. If you need to access related files, use the RILF flag. It should be up and running by the 27th.
Okay.
Gee, I wonder who's gonna read this one.
Well, it's both of us because there's a lot. There's the SCP talks back, so.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, please note, as of October 23rd, 2013, this article is deprecated. Alright, so we have SCP-2338, Object Class Safe, Special Containment Procedures. All 2338 instances are contained in the low security dorm of Site 19's E Block. Instances of 2338 are to be kept with a regularly dated schedule mimicking that of non-anomalous children, with education in accordance with the standard Foundation curriculum for child humanoid anomalies. Requests for toys, games, and accessories are to be provided at the discretion of the dorm supervisor. Dorm supervisors are organized for checkups on each instance with a site pediatrician not less than once every 2 months. Description: 2338 is a group of anomalous children between the ages of 8 and 15 recovered from Carson City, Nevada in 2010. All 23 instances of 2338 wear homemade animal costumes. I've read this before.
I have not.
I vaguely remember where this goes. Okay, so anyway, wear homemade animal costumes that appear to be bonded to their bodies via an unknown procedure. Attempts to remove these costumes, surgically or otherwise, have met with failure in all instances and are prohibited at this time. A number of children possess low-level anomalous abilities corresponding to the animal they are dressed as. All instances of 2338 lack noses, ears, and mouths. Despite this, the subjects show an unhindered capacity to smell, hear, and taste. Instances are capable of gaining nutrition by touching sustainable food to the mouths of their costumes and appear to breathe in a similar fashion. As all instances are unable to speak, they have been taught American Sign Language to ease communication. So let's look at the instances. We have 1 through a ton of them. Strap in, everybody. Get some popcorn.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long one. I feel like this is gonna be our last one for tonight.
I think so.
Oh my god.
Right, so, child is dressed as Ram. Costume is well made. Torso consists of a sheet of black silk covered in cotton wool, which has been spray painted gold. Child wears large black paper mache mask of a ram's head, complete with horns. Head lacks lower jaw. Child wears black trousers and sleeves, and feet are replaced with paper mache hooves. Bloodwork matches -1 to Jason Broad, reported missing 10/25/2010 at age 9.
Oh.
Then we have -2. Child is dressed as a frog, wears green clothing, including green gloves with cloth webbing between fingers. Head is covered with a large paper mache frog head, featuring a long pink strip of cloth representing a tongue. Flies, made of crumpled black craft paper, are glued to the tongue at semi-regular intervals. Bloodwork matches -2 to Ermis Xanthopoulos, reported missing October 31st, 2010, age 11. -2 is semi-amphibious, capable of remaining underwater for up to 20 minutes before surfacing for air. -2 is extremely hindered in ASL by its webbed gloves and is no longer allowed access to sharp objects following the attempts to cut the webbing.
Oh.
-3. Child is dressed as a dog. Wears a Dalmatian spotted onesie with ears and paws. The hood of the onesie is pulled low over the head, obscuring the upper face. Lower face seems to have been face painted with spots and a canine nose and mouth. Pink tongue pokes out of the painted mouth. Blood work matches -3 to Damien Crouch, reported missing November 1st, 2010 at age 6. -3 shows motivation and attention issues and is currently being tested for suspected ASD ADHD. -4. Child dressed as unicorn. Child wears white cloth with a multicolored cloth mane running from the head down the back. Hands and feet are both covered with paper mache hooves. A paper mache horn is affixed to the head with a thick plastic headband. Headband appears to have slipped down, covering the child's eyes. Blood work matches -4 to Goldie Gas, reported missing October 31st, 2010 at age 10. -5. Child's dressed as a snake. Large green cloth costume with an orange and yellow with a yellow and orange underbelly runs from the child's neck to the ground, with holes for arms and legs. A green hood with hand-painted eyes and fangs is pulled low over the child's upper face. Blood work matches -5 to Cletus Vance, reported missing November 2nd, 2010 at age 9. -5 is severely dyslexic. -6. Child is dressed as a donkey. Costume appears store-bought and resembles the cartoon character Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh. Nice. The head of the costume has been modified to fully cover the top half of the child's face. Bloodwork matches. It just says 2338. Didn't even give it -8 or -6 to Martha Gary, reported missing October 31st at age 8. -7. Child does not wear a costume. Child's upper face is obscured by a red cloth blindfold with a paisley pattern. Child holds a plastic pail styled as a jack-o'-lantern in his right hand. Bloodwork has not been able to match -7 to a missing child. -7 refuses to communicate, will not play games with the other children, but will work on mathematics problems enthusiastically. When asked to produce self-portraits, -7 will label itself Mikey, 9 years old. Alright, -8. Child is dressed as a tiger. Child wears a full-face plastic tiger mask with a growling mouth. Child wears a short-sleeved tiger pattern t-shirt and orange trousers. Wears heavy paw gloves on both hands. Gloves are black with sections of fur spray painted orange. God, excuse me.
Wake up, Wham!
I'm
We're
waking up.
we're reading SCPs.
I know we're reading SCPs. I've been doing all the reading.
Hey, I read twice.
You read once.
In my head, it was twice. Twice as long. Continue.
Good for you, sweetie. Bloodwork matches -8 to Simon Brown, reported October 21st, 2010, missing at age 9. Okay, so we have -9 and -10. Children are dressed as a dragon. Costume extremely well made, with multiple painted papier-mâché parts covering a cloth half-tunnel between the two children. -9 is within the head of the dragon, which features a hinge mechanism for opening and closing. -10 forms the back. Bloodwork matches 9 and 10 to Saffron Dane and Benedict Chang, respectively. Both were reported missing October 31st at age 12. -10 is capable of displaying its hands beneath its costume. Messages are usually relayed through -9, whose hands and torso can be seen when the mouth of the costume is left open. -10 is currently attempting to learn to write with its feet. That's actually a pretty cool skill to have.
Yeah, but it's still kind of sad. It's kind of stuck at the ass.
Bad. Nobody wants to be the ass.
No one wants to be the ass. Everyone wants to be the head.
Especially in the human centipede.
Ah!
-11. Child is dressed as a spider. I mean, seriously, think about it.
No, I don't want to think about it, Wham!
I'm just saying, think about how terrible it is to be like the very, very bottom rung of the human centipede.
I'm gonna throw up. Wham, stop.
I mean, you're just sitting there literally taking shit all day, but don't get to give it to anybody.
I can't, that's the only horror film I can't finish, alright?
I've seen bits and pieces of it.
Same.
I've actually watched, like, more of the second one than I have the first, honestly. That little spiel that they have on it, where, like, the events of the first one were just a fictional movie that was played in the second one, was a rather interesting touch, I think.
I don't want to think about it anymore.
Just don't be in the back or the middle and you'll be
Just continue.
I mean, look.
No, I don't want to look. I don't want to talk. I don't want to look. Just continue reading.
Okay, fine.
Thank you.
It brings eating ass to a whole new definition.
God damn it!
Dash 11.
I hate
Child
you.
is dressed as a spider. Child wears all black clothing, including a hooded jacket. Jacket has additional arms sewn to it, composed of tight stuff with cotton wool. Hood is pulled low over the face and covered in large googly eyes. Bloodwork matches Dash 11 to Ginny Childs, reported missing November 2nd at age 9. 11 is deaf and has been diagnosed with ASD. Dash 12. Child is dressed as a cat. Child wears black leotard with sewn on cloth tail. On its head, child wears cat ears, headband, and large black sunglasses painted with cat like eyes. Okay, bloodwork matches Dash 12 to Allie Bechtel, reported missing October 31st at age 10. Dash 13. Child is dressed as an alligator. Child wears a dark green onesie with a scale pattern. Large cardboard crocodile head adorned with green scrapbook paper covers the face. Oh, it's actually really adorable. Okay, matches Dash 13 to Akini Aristus. Reported missing October 31st at age 9. Okay, then we got 14. Child is dressed as an owl. Child wears a long sleeved lime green shirt with a cape of brown cloth attached to the wrists with purple Velcro straps to form wings. The back of the cape and front of the torso are covered in multicolored feathers glued on in clumps. The upper half of child's face is covered with a purple foam mask cut in a rough semicircle. Orange foam circles are used to designate the eye sockets. A yellow foam triangle in the middle, pointed downwards, represents the beak. Bloodwork matches 14 to Sun Hee Jian, reported missing October 31st at age 9. Dash 14 shows an ability to hover and glide using its wings, and notably better than average eyesight. Dash 14 excels in ASL despite issues with mobility due to wings. Dash 14 requires medication to regulate its hormone production.
Oh.
Okay, that's interesting. Dash 15. Child is dressed as a snail.
Oh
Child
no.
wears an orange hoodie with full. Why no? It's a snail.
I know he's gonna be so slow.
Plus, he's also probably going to have 1 foot, too.
Ah!
That's probably why he's going to be so slow, actually.
He's just hopping around.
Just hippity hopping snail. Painted styrofoam eyes are affixed to hood with orange pipe cleaners. Rolled up mattress representing a shell strapped to the child's back. That actually sounds pretty fucking heavy, my god.
That's why they're slow.
That matches Dash 15 to Tommy O'Donovan, reported missing October 31st at age 6. Dash 16. Child is dressed as a caterpillar. She wears a... Oh, am I right on she? I didn't even see. Wears
It's
a green
Jamie.
and black striped long... Jamie can be a girl's name.
Yeah, I was gonna say it could be an either or. It's like a non-sex name, so.
Yeah, it's true. A red beanie is pulled over the child's face. Large green felt circles representing eyes are sewn on asymmetrically. Wow, somebody's mom could have done a better job on that costume. All right, matches Dash 16 to Jamie Duingen, reported missing October 31st, age 7. On February 30th.
There you go.
February 30th.
Okay. You good, Wham? Are you okay? Wait.
I want you to tell me what's wrong with that date, Panda.
There's only 29 days. 28 days in February.
Exactly.
Hold on, I'm looking back. Let's go back in time and see what it looked like in 2013 in February. There was only 28 days! this child, it turned into a butterfly on a non-existent day!
I don't know what's more concerning. The fact that this article has a non-existent day on it, or that you actually legitimately looked back to 2013 to see if there was a February 30th when no such fucking thing has ever existed.
Well, I have a calendar that goes back all the way. Let's see, how far does my calendar go?
Why would you look at the calendar to look for a non-existent day that has never existed in the history of the Gregorian calendar, Panda?
Look, do you think I remember all that shit? I want to see how far this wait, oh, keeps going. It's still going. Still going. It's still going. 1923. That's how far my calendar goes.
Holy fuck, seriously? 1923?
Yeah.
Why would you need to go back that far?
I don't know.
Why would you need to go back 100 years?
I don't know. Wait, I don't know.
Why would you do this?
I don't know. How far does it go? Oh my god, it
You
goes to
tell
it goes to
me.
2123.
It just goes to 23.
2123.
Well, there's 21, then there's a 22 in the middle, and then there's a 23, Panda.
Wait, what year is it?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the kids in the list.
No! I was like, wait, do you know what year it is?
According to my Mickey Mouse watch, is January 31st, 2032.
There you go.
Thank you.
Congratulations, you're doing so good.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're absolutely welcome.
Okay, so anyway, Dash 16's costume began to change, sprouting small pink cloth wings. Dash 16 has not yet shown an ability to fly with its wings. Dash 16 is to be tested bi-monthly while its wings continue growing. Okay, so Dash 17. Child is dressed as Ladybird. Child wears a red polka dotted... Wait, Ladybird. Does that mean Ladybug?
Ladybird.
Ladybird.
The Ladybird.
Isn't that the name of the... Isn't that the name of the dog from King of the Hill?
I don't know how to watch King of the Hill.
I very briefly watched it as a kid. It was meh. It is. That totally is the name of the dog. Because Hank's just like, come here, Ladybird. And Ladybird would just go like very lazily up to him. I remember this. Alright, anyway. Child wears a red polka dotted dress and red fairy wings. Face is covered with a black painted paper plate with white smiling face. Oh. Bloodwork matches Dash 17 to Minerva Wells, reported missing November 1st, 2020. Dash 17 is capable of limited flight use of the use of its wings. Dash 18. Child is dressed as a penguin. Child wears an oversized black blazer over a white shirt. Triangle of yellow cloth representing a beak has slipped out of place, covering the child's eyes. Peak costume, kid. Peak costume.
Beaks.
Beaks. Let's see. Bloodwork matches Dash 18 to Anthony Dalton, reported missing October 31st, 2010 at age 9. So do you think, like... Well, no, it was 2010, but, like, do you think this kid existed back in the 90s? When, like, Super Mario 64 was all the craze, that, like, his peers would have just, like, picked him up and, like, chucked him off the edge of everything they could find, just like that one baby penguin in that one level of Super Mario 64 that everybody does that too. Like, seriously, I've never known a person to not do that in that level, just to pick up the baby penguin and just, like, throw him off the edge. Right in front of the mother, too.
Oh,
just
Jesus.
because you can.
Well, no, because he was born in 2001.
2010.
He's 9 years old in 2010.
Oh, that's when he disappeared. Okay.
And so he would be, he was born in 2001.
Oh.
Yeah, they went missing the day they were
Nazi.
born. They just happened to be 9 years old when they were born, so, you know.
At age 6, I was born without a face. Dash 19. Child is dressed as an octopus. Child wears a blue t-shirt with 6 stuffed socks sewn into the bottom hem. A blue beanie hat with a printed smiley face pattern is pulled over the child's upper face. Let's see. Bloodwork matches Dash 19 to Caden Smith, reporting missing October 31st at age 6. Child, Dash 20. Child is dressed as a wolf, the big bad wolf. Child wears large black fur coat and black gloves. A latex wolf mask covers child's face. Child's hands are painted black with white triangles representing claws on the backs. Bloodwork matches Dash 22. I'm gonna fuck the hell out of this name. Hiawatha Tahaswangalolas.
Jesus.
Reported missing. I know, seriously. I feel like I just went through a stroke trying to read that. Reported missing October 31st at age 10. 21. Child is dressed as a raccoon. Hey, look, a trash panda.
Yay! But it's not a shiny one.
No, I mean, I'm sure if you went ahead and applied enough coats of, like, spray paint gloss on them, it could be shiny.
You could also get a dead raccoon from all those chemicals.
No, you get a dead child in a raccoon costume. I need you to be accurate here, sweetie.
Well, I wasn't spraying a child in a raccoon costume. I was spraying a raccoon.
Why were you spraying a raccoon with chemicals?
Why were you spraying a child in a raccoon's costume?
Because I was trying to make him shiny to help live up to the namesake.
God damn, that poor child.
Yeah, he'll be fine. I'm sure it's possibly biodegradable. I never bothered to check the back of the can, but I'm sure it's fine. Child wears an oversized black and gray onesie with stitched-on ears. Child wears a black felt domino mask with no eye holes. Face is partially painted with gray and black stripes. Blood work matches 21 to Ron Lotar, reported missing October 31st, age 5. 21 has issues with bladder control and is to receive toilet training in accordance with its doctor's recommendations. Oh, poor thing.
Aww.
Okay, 22.
He's the
Child is
youngest,
dressed-
isn't he? So far.
Believe so. Yes, actually. Yeah, we haven't run across an age 5 yet. We've run across a 6. That's the octopus boy. But
Yeah.
we haven't run across a 5.
Poor
Okay.
baby.
Child is dressed as a platypus. Child wears a turquoise hoodie and slacks with a brown oven glove attached to the back of the waist and with an elasticated band. Child's lower face is covered with a large plastic bill. Child wears a khaki trilby which is slipped down, covering its eyes. Blood work matches 22 to Perry Staines, reported missing
God
November
damn
1st,
it.
2010 at age 7. Yep, I was waiting for
Perry-
that reference to kick
Perry.
in.
What a... Like, I don't know if the parent did it on, on purpose, or like, you know what, my child's name's Perry. Why don't we dress him as Perry the Platypus?
Wait, no, incorrect. Wham and Fendlin, they returned to the Julian calendar. Really? February 30th, 1712, came into existence in Sweden. Finland was part of Sweden at the time, when the Julian calendar was restored and 2 leap days were added to that year.
Huh.
I wasn't even aware people still used the Julian calendar.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Huh.
Who knew?
Interesting. All right, and then last but not least, 23. Child's dressed as a pterodactyl. Child wears a white T-shirt printed with the logo of the Jurassic Park film series. Okay, yeah, this would have been me as a kid. I loved the Jurassic Park movies.
Me too.
A mask made of cereal boxes covers child's face. 2 halves of the cardboard roll are sellotaped to the mask, representing the mouth. Large asymmetrically cut cardboard wings, colored with marker, are sellotaped to the child's arms. Bloodwork matches 23 to Balbina Cerroni, reported missing October 31st at age 11. 23 is capable of sustained flight with the use of its wings. Limited use of the costume makes some mobility issues difficult for 23. As bending of the wings is not possible without great pain. Oh. 23 uses a modified form of ASL for communication. All right, so we have, oh my good lord, this might have to be a 2-parter, Panda.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to just like stop here for now, and then we will get into reading all of this next week?
Yeah, I think that might be a good idea.
Okay, I'm gonna leave a note. Continue.
Yes.
2338.
I do have a poem to redeem, though.
Oh yes, we do.